Hi friends, welcome to class. For today's practice, we're gonna need 2 blocks, 1 blanket, your mat, and of course, yourself in a nice space to practice. So, well done for carrying on with your practice. Again, today maybe you had a very busy day, but you're here, you're ready for your practice. Let's get started. So we're gonna start today sitting in our heels. So however, if this pose doesn't feel very available, it's not your thing, I'm gonna give you a couple of options. You can always bring a block to kind of place it in between your heels, just making yourself like a little bench like so. If this still doesn't feel very good, take it easy for yourself, take a normal sit, and that's all good. Wherever you are, go ahead and close your eyes. Bring the hands to rest onto your thighs. And then slowly, allowing yourself to arrive to your practice, to your mat, to your breath. Thinking about a strong back and a soft chest, soft shoulders, soft lips, soft mouth. A soft space in between your eyebrows. And a soft heart center. And slowly start becoming a little bit more of aware, a little more familiar of your breath. Noticing your inhale. Noticing your exhale. Maybe noticing the temperature of the air. Slightly cooler on the inhale. Slightly warmer on the exhale. On your next inhale, breathe in from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head, a deep inhale. And a long exhale, let it go. 2 more like this, a deep inhale. And exhale, let it go. A deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. On your next inhale, take a deep inhale and pause at the top. And exhale, let it go. We bring in a little short pause in. Inhale, deep inhale. And pause. And exhale, let it go. One more like this, a deep inhale. A short pause. And exhale, let it go. Take the biggest inhale yet. And the longest exhale yet. Let it go. Beautiful work. Bring your awareness to your heart center. And go ahead and maybe set an intention for today's practice. Whenever you feel ready, go ahead and blink your eyes open. Beautiful. Well, we're going to start in our cat and cow. But before we go there, actually, we're going to take a couple of twists. So inhale, bring the hands towards the sky. And exhale, twist towards the right. Just a gentle twist, don't ask for too much just yet. More thinking about the breath than anything else. Take an inhale. And exhale, twist to the left. On your next exhale, come back to center. Now, let's go into cat and cow. For today's version of cat and cow, rather than finding a linear pattern, I would like you to be a little bit more explorative. So, wherever you need to do at this point, just move really slightly. Sometimes we're very used to have a specific pattern of movement. Sometimes it looks linear, sometimes it's like 3 breaths here, 3 breaths there. But for today's practice, I would like you to explore freedom. However that looks like for you. However that looks and shows up in your practice. 2 more breaths wherever you are. Beautiful work. On your next exhale, come back to center. Tag the toes, send the hips back. Make your way to your downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, start pedaling your legs, pedaling your feet. And again, move free here. Do anything else you need to do. Maybe dropping the heels to one side. Maybe dropping the heels to another. We've got around 5 breaths here. You can leave the heels, bend your knees. Anything else you need to do. Maybe saying yes with the head, maybe saying no. One more breath. And on your next exhale, you're going to shorten that dog. So just walk your feet slightly forwards. And you're going to bring that left hand to touch the outside of your right leg. Maybe it's your right ankle, maybe it's your right shin, maybe it's your right thigh. Anything in between. Look underneath your left armpit. Sorry, your right armpit. One more breath. And exhale, let it go. Right hand, maybe. Left leg. Looking underneath the left armpit. One more breath. And exhale, make your way back to downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, inhale, your right leg rises up. And bring your right foot outside your right hand. You're going to drop your left knee, left hand onto the mat. And open and twist towards the right. Noticing the availability of the shape. Thinking about your right hip. Create a space on your right shoulder. One more breath here. On your next exhale, both hands onto the mat. Maybe this is where you grab the blocks. You're going to tag the back toes, send the hips back. Maybe peel the right towards your face. 2 more breaths. One more breath. On your next exhale, bend your right knee. Both hands plant. And a step back, downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Inhale, your left leg rises up. Bring your left foot outside, your left hand. Drop your right knee, right hand. And open and twist towards the left. Thinking about spinning the left side of your rib cage here. Imagine that you want to touch the fingers. You want to touch the ceiling with your fingers. I mean, you can touch your fingers for sure. 2 more breaths. One more breath. On your next exhale, both hands onto the mat. Maybe the blocks, send the hips back. Peel the left toes towards your face. Modify pyramid pose. If you come to my classes, you know how much I like this. 2 more breaths. Give you a little bit of a different sense of a way of starting the class. 1 more breath. Exhale, bend your left knee, both hands plant and step back, downward facing dog. Beautiful work. From your downward facing dog, like same thing. Inhale, right leg rises up. Bring your right foot outside your right hand. Now, left fingertips are going to come onto the mat. And inhale, you're going to open and twist towards the right side. The left knee is hovering. Take an inhale here. And exhale, you're going to thread the right arm underneath the left. Your right hand is going to touch the outer side of the left leg. 2 more like this. Inhale to open. And exhale to close. Inhale to open. And exhale to close. One more like this. Inhale to open. Listen carefully. On your next exhale, both hands onto the mat. And you're going to step back with your right leg to your high plank. From your high plank, option 1, vinyasa. Option 2, drop your knees, bend the elbows. Come all the way, baby cobra. Press to the top of the feet. Take an inhale. And on the next exhale, make your way back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg rises up. Bring your left foot outside your left hand. Drop your right knee. Fingertips onto the mat. Hover in the leg. And inhale, open towards the left. Using the inhale to lift. And exhale, left arm underneath the right armpit. Let it go. 2 more like this. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. 1 more. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Beautiful work. Inhale to open. And exhale, both hands onto the mat. Step back, vinyasa, or drop your knees. Look forwards, bend the elbows. Inhale, lift and elevate the chest. Baby cobra, press the top of the feet. And exhale, make your way back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, your right leg rises up. Bring your right foot to your right thumb. Drop your left knee. Now, this is where maybe you grab a blanket, place it under your left knee. Nice and comfort. So, from here, inhale, you're going to bring the hands towards the sky. Anjaneyasana. Keep driving the hips forward. Take a big inhale. And exhale, let it go. Take a deep inhale. On your next exhale, twist and open towards the right side. So think about you want to create more space from the right shoulder. Think about reaching your right arm behind you, left arm forwards. So imagine that someone is actually pulling you from both sides. 2 more breaths in this space. 1 more breath. On your next exhale, both hands come to frame the right foot. Send the hips back, peel the right toes towards your face, half a split. A gentle bend on the right knee. So think about sending the right hip back, almost like you want to pull the right femur back to a socket. Digging the heel onto the mat. 1 more breath. On your next exhale, bend your right knee. Both hands land. You can take a vinyasa if you like, or just step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises up. Bring your left foot to your left thumb. Drop your right knee. Anjaneyasana, rise up. Before we go anywhere, take a little look at your Anjaneyasana. So, ribs in. Think about rather than staying here, bringing everything forward so your right glute is super active. Bringing the hands towards the sky. Imagine that you are wearing a corset on. Ribs in. 1 more breath. On your next inhale, take a deep inhale. And exhale, open and twist towards the left side. Spinning the left rib cage a little bit more. If you feel a bit wobbly like me today, you can just tuck your right toes. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. On your next exhale, windmill, your arms framing your left foot. Send the hips back, peel the left toes towards your face, half splits. Allow yourself to marinate in this pose. But there is a lot happening here, so make sure that your left leg is active. Left hamstring, left glute, left heel. One more breath. On your next exhale, bend your left knee, both hands plant. Option 1, vinyasa. Option 2, step back to your downward facing dog. We're going to meet in downward facing dog eventually. Take a deep inhale, your right leg rises up. Bring your right foot to your right thumb. Before you go anywhere, go ahead and remove the blanket out of the way. And from here, you're going to come to your high lunge. Bringing your arms towards the sky. Engaging the left glute. Again, ribs in. 2 more breaths in this space. Beautiful work. We're going to take a couple of pulsations. Inhale, lift the heart center. And exhale, sinking deeper. 2 more, inhale. And exhale, sinking deeper. 1 more, inhale. And exhale, sinking deeper. Take an inhale to prepare. On your next exhale, open and twist towards the right side. Arches lunge. I know this pose is a lot. Whatever you are thinking about, sinking a little bit more from the middle. Keep spinning the right cage out. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Listen carefully. On the next exhale, windmill your arms. Your left heel lands. Bend your right knee. Warrior 2. So look where we are. From here, we're going to take 3 pulsations. I'm not giving you the back, but this is so you can see me. Inhale. And exhale, bend your knees, let it go. Trust yourself. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Take 1 inhale to prepare. On your next exhale, reverse your warrior. Strengthening your right leg, strengthening the right side of the ribs, maybe cradling the head with your right hand. Noticing the freedom of the pose. 1 more breath. On your next exhale, bend your right knee, both hands onto the mat. Option 1, vinyasa. Option 2, step back, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale here before we go anywhere. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, your left leg rises up. Bring your left foot to your left thumb. And rise up, high lunge. From your high lunge, 3 pulsations. Take an inhale. And exhale, sinking deeper. 2 more, inhale. And exhale, let it go. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. 1 more, inhale. And exhale, let it go. Take 1 inhale to prepare. On your next exhale, open and twist towards your left side, archer's lunge. Keep spinning the right thigh back. 2 more breaths. Do whatever you need to do with the hands. I like to bring in my fists. 1 more breath. On your next exhale, windmill your arms. Right heel lands. Bend your left knee. Warrior 2. 3 pulsations here. Inhale, lift and elevate. And exhale, sinking deeper. Let it go. 2 more, inhale. And exhale, let it go. 1 more, inhale. To close the stone slightly. And exhale, let it go. On your next exhale, flip the palm, reverse your warrior. Create a space from the left side of the ribs. Cradle the left hand and the head. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. On your next exhale, bend your left knee, both hands onto the mat. Take a vinyasa if you like, or step back, downward facing dog. Beautiful work. From your downward facing dog, take a deep inhale. And a long exhale, let it go. Drop your knees. Just pose. Very good. Taking a couple of breaths here. Just noticing the speed of your heartbeat, noticing your life force, your prana, shaking side to side inside your body. 2 more breaths here. One more breath. And exhale, let it go. Beautiful work. From your child's pose, make your way to a seated position. And we're gonna go into a fold today. So from here, you're gonna grab your blanket and you're gonna make like a little burrito with it. I like to always say burrito, and people laugh in class sometimes, it's quite funny. And you're gonna go ahead and straighten the legs, and that blanket is gonna come underneath your knees. So I don't want you to think about this as about the biggest fold that you're ever gonna take, but more about the intention of the folding from the hip. If you also, when you sit, you're more in this kind of a space rather than in this space, bring a blanket, put it underneath, and that is gonna give you a little bit more of height, and the hips are gonna kind of tilt already there. So whenever you feel ready, digging the heels onto the ground, you're gonna inhale, bring the hands towards the sky. And exhale, fold in any capacity that works for you. Whatever you are, think about more creating that space and length in the back rather than how much I can fold. Let go of the head and the neck. One more breath here. And exhale, let it go. Beautiful work. So you're gonna go ahead now and you can remove the blanket out of the way. And slowly, slowly, we're gonna start making our way to our backs. So once you get there to your back, bring your knees towards the chest. Allow everything to soften, especially your lower back. We did quite a lot of twisting today. So just rocking gently side to side. And we're gonna close today in Supta Baddha Konasana. So I'm gonna give you an option before we go into this pose. So if anything else you wanna take, do it now. Otherwise, I should have done this before, but you're gonna grab your blocks and you're gonna bring the sole of the feet together and just allow your blocks to support your legs here. So just letting both of the legs kind of tilt to a space that feels comfortable. Maybe bringing the hands onto your belly. I'm gonna stay here for a few breaths. Maybe hands to the belly. Anywhere in between. Letting the back of the head be nice and soft. And also bringing the spine back to neutral. Did a lot of twisting action. Just wanted to bring your pose that it gives you that sensation of symmetry. Five more breaths here. Beautiful work. You're of course welcome to stay in this pose if this is how you would like to close your practice. Otherwise, you're gonna go ahead and straighten the legs. We're gonna make our way to Shavasana. Maybe straightening the arms, palms facing upwards. Letting the back of the head be nice and soft. Noticing your shoulder blades resting on the ground underneath. Noticing your spine, your hips, your legs, supported by the ground underneath. We're going to take 5 breaths together. Tapping into the intention that you set at the very beginning of the class. Taking a big inhale. And exhale, let it go. One of the greatest things of this practice is that the freedom that it creates in the body, in the breath, in the mind. I hope that you were able to find some sort of freedom in your practice today. I'm going to leave you here, but please feel free to stay in your Shavasana as long as you would like. Honor the space that you are in, honor your practice, your availability to be here. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and well done for your practice. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.